What's up, Parker Babies? It's your girl Parker Baby with another story time video. Um, okay, I'm back with another story time video. So, y'all, comment down below if you can see my underwear, because I can't see it. Can y'all see it? Anyway, I wanna still put on black underwear, but I wanna see if y'all can see it. Can y'all? Hope not. Yeah, I can see it. I can see my own underwear. Um, so story time, story time, story time. This story is about me and my crush, which I have two of them, well, three of them, but it's only one crush I went to school with. And that story is very, very, very fucking sad. That story is sad as fuck, but yeah, it's sad as hell. um, so you know, it was high school. Like, what the fuck y'all expect me to do? But before I get started, please like, share, and subscribe to turn on post notifications. And make sure to share this damn video because that's how I get more content. Okay. Okay. Now, this gotta be better. See? Yeah. There you go. Okay, y'all. So I'm testing you with some shorts today. I don't want to, but I have to because I don't like putting my pants. They don't feel like putting my pants. So we're chancing it with shorts. Hopefully I don't get ready to Okay, sorry. Okay, so this story is about my crush, and we're gonna talk about how he turned to my crush. So I'll be back, y'all. Okay, so while I tell y'all the story, I'm gonna be throwing my accessories because I'm not doing my hair today. It's too much work to do your fucking hair today. Too much work. So let's see. Oops. Okay, so let's just fix it a little bit. Let's fix it. My hair look a hot mess underneath here. Let's fix it. Okay. So, better. I look way better. Okay, so do it goes this way or this way? We're gonna take it this way. No, we're gonna put it back. Yeah, we're gonna put it back. All the way back. Okay, so it started in it started in ninth grade. I had a crush named Aaron. Oh my god, he was a weird one. He was a weird one, but he was funny as fuck. But I realized I liked him, and I knew there was no chance of me and him getting together. So I'm like, fuck, I could like him, but I can't have him. Like, damn. So the crazy thing about it is, I saw Aaron in the store, and I didn't say shit to him because, again, he's my crush. So this story sadly ain't about him, but the next story about my next crush will. But it's not about him. It's about my crush I went to high school with. Actually, I did go to high school with Aaron. Damn. Um, shit. Okay. We're gonna do it like this. It's about my other crush that I went to high school with. Yeah. Um. So it started in eighth grade. So that's when I met Juju. That's when I met plenty other people that graduated before I did. It was their graduating year and stuff like that. And you know, a lot of people That's the unspeakable. The people did drugs in the bathroom. People smoked weed in the bathroom. It was really like a fucking. It was like a. It was like a movie. Like everything that you see on a movie actually happened at school. Like at least the game banger movies happened. So boom. Me and my it's like the time me and Diamond was friends, and me and Shayla and Dylan and Zaglali and Shayla's sister and Shayla friends. So yeah, so we was all in a group. We didn't have a name for the group, but we was all in a group. And I stopped hanging out with my friends to hang out with Diamond, which was supposed to be my friend, but she messed around and took the boy that I was messing with and pretend like everything was good and gravy. But we ain't gonna speak about that either. Um, so me and Diamond was at PE because we had the same PE for what class that? We had the same PE for we had the same PE for ninth grade. And me and her was bad as fuck. We didn't give a fuck. We ditched class half of the time and shit like that. But we saw this big ass giant nigga look like he could play basketball or football. We saw him about this fucking tall, past my head. His ass is this tall. We saw this little giant ass nigga coming from this side. And he came up to us and said, like, oh, hi, I'm new and stuff like that. And then my heart dropped. I'm like, he's he's tall. Like, if y'all don't know my type, I like light skinned tall people. But we don't have to get into that. We're not going to get into that. Um, so um, we started talking and stuff like that, and then he told us his name and this and that. So we're gonna give him a name. His name gonna be Chance. Chance, because his name started with CH, so it's gonna be Chance. Um, so and then we're gonna give what's her name? A name. We're gonna give her Bella, Bella and Chance. Let's try and hit it off. So you know me, just sitting there being who the fuck I am, just sitting there, just listening to God knows what, and I was not really putting two and two together. Like I can't put the look off my lip because I'm so mad. Um, I didn't put two together. I'm like, where the fuck did they just go? So her and him were behind the building for at least 30 minutes. And I was like, looked at my phone, I'm like, what the hell? I put a whole timer on. The timer went off. I'm like, oh hell no. So I was going back there, right? And I didn't want to like if I see something I didn't want to see, then I'll be like, oh hell no, I don't want this nigga. Like because as soon as he said his name was so fucking fine, so bad that Chance is not his real name. Chance is not his real name at all. But Chance, he he was a fuck boy. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. He was a fuck boy. But him, I know he was with Diamond because we're not even calling her Bella. She don't even deserve to be called Bella. Diamond did. She know what the fuck she was doing, and I know that this bitch know that I know they was doing something behind that fucking building. I'm not fucking stupid. So then Diamond moved. This start liking my nigga. Then my nigga start liking on her. This and that and that, blah 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 blah. Then she moved her ass the fuck away. Good and good, yeah, good. She moved her ass the fuck away. Um, So after she moved away, the 10th grade, I was still fucking pissed because now I could have asked him out in ninth grade. It's the fucking 10th grade. He have a fucking girlfriend, and it's the girl I have class with. How the fuck did that happen that quick? I have class with this girl, and you already dating her? I'm like, wow, wow, fucking wow. So I couldn't say nothing I wanted to. I couldn't say nothing. And then, yeah, I couldn't say shit. So every time I seen them hanging around, every time I see them kissing, I be getting so fucking mad. Like, I'm like, no, that was supposed to be me. That was supposed to be me, not her. Like, that was supposed to be me, not her. So, and then every day I saw them, I just wanted to bang my hand against the damn wall. Because not only did he not know I liked him, I gave hugs to him almost every fucking day, and he did not notice. In the 10th and ninth grade, he never noticed until I literally gave, I gave in. I gave in, and yeah, that's all that happened in 10th grade. But I gave in 11th grade because me and Lexi started being friends, and when I was in 10th, she was in 11th. Me and her started being friends, and boom, me and her was both friends with Diamond, but she switched up on us like a bag of fucking potato chips. And so yeah, me and Lexi, we we was tight. I'm not gonna lie, me and her still kind of a little tight, but not how we was in high school. But we're still a little tight. Like she still love me. She still love me. She love me. My bestie love. She still love me. So boom, and then Shayla moved away when we got to 10th grade. Thought her ass was gonna come back, but she never came back from Texas. They fucking kidnapped her ass and took her back out. They told her she was coming back to do her rest of her years in high school, and their ass never came back. So then my heart was broke. I'm like, God damn, I had all this damn year to spend with my damn friends, and you know who I spend it on? You know who I spend it on? I spend it on some weird niggas. Anywho, so yeah, that's my story. I don't give a fuck what I did. So yeah, and then Diamond asked made me not spend time with my friends. So I told me so. Oh, you're my best friend to the end. To the end. Blah 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 blah. Even when I get mad, she goes sit with my sister. Blah 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 blah. Stupid as fuck. All out your damn mouth and lie like that. So boom. 11th grade year. It was me and my friends. Blah 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 blah. So it was just me and Lexi most of the time, and then I don't know what jumped into my crush to ask me out because he wrote me a note talking about the DL. But I knew what time he was on, so I texted him and we started texting about some way out stuff, and I was like, "What? What? Like the DL? What the hell is that?" My mom was like, "Keep it on the low, you ass." Cause I showed my mom to know, cause when you excited, you just want to show someone, but that someone was I put my mama. So I showed my mama, and her reaction was so different than I thought it was gonna be. So her reaction was different. And then he texted me on Instagram because I didn't have a phone back then. He texted me on Instagram. We started talking about the usual, like how your day been, and talked about how we like each other, well, how he liked me, how I liked him, and stuff like that. And he just told me what he liked doing. I know everything about this lawyer already. Like, I still got the messages. Like, just when someone don't use that account no more, they block you. You just scroll up, and the messages are still there. Like, just because I don't have his new account, because he blocked me on there, does not mean I don't have his old account. So, boom, he blocked me on there, but I still have the messages. So I'm like, what's going on? So I text him on the phone and stuff like that. And he didn't respond. And yeah, that's how that happened. But the real surprise was on my birthday, November 23rd. I was 17. So before my birthday, the day before my birthday, I was still 17. And he's like, oh, I want to date you and stuff like that. And, yeah, like and I'm like, me? You want to date me? And I'm like, okay. Like, I didn't know what to say. I was like, okay, like, okay. Um, and then I was blushing so hard, my cheeks was hurting. I'm like, oh my God. Just how I'm doing now. I'm like, so the day of my birthday, he sent me a beautiful message, and it was just only happy birthday, but the word after birthday was so beautiful and it would have me blushing all day. I'm like, thank you, and yeah, it was fun. Like how I lasted, it was fun. Then we got back to school. We was all like lovey dovey. Sometimes I come out of class just to see him, and then he hugged me, kissed me, this like that, blah 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 blah, and boom. And then we had one class together that I found so fucking fun because if we're not doing our work, we're just catching up on some shit. Like it's just Apex or your old schoolwork. If you're done with that, you don't have nothing to worry about. You either get out that class or stay in that class. But the day that we got back to school, he sat right next to me, and then he just started saying some beautiful things in my ear that is not meant to be on camera. And oh my God, he said some beautiful things on camera, and it was just, I mean, not on camera. He said some beautiful things in my ear that's not meant to say on camera. And it was just like that. So this is also the story about how it ended and why I'm so mad to this day. So after our, little fun day, talking to each other, being around each other, get to know each other better and stuff like that, being closer to each other and stuff like that. The next day, I text him, make sure he was okay. He texts me, I happened to not hear a word from him the next day. I'm like, what the hell? Are you okay? Like, is there something wrong? And stuff like that. Then he sent me 3 lines of a message. He's talking about, oh, I'm sorry, wasting your time. Then he said, you deserve better. I'm not ready for a relationship. I'm like, you know, ready for a what? Did he just? I was confused. I'm like, huh? Did I do something wrong? He's like, no, you didn't do nothing wrong. And then I'm like, can we meet up after class so we can talk about this? And he's like, yeah. So he said he has to go down with his grandmother, with his brother. And I understand why with his brother, but we ain't gonna speak on that. But he has stuff going on with his brother, with his grandma, stuff going on at home. They have to worry about school. Then he was trying to get him a job at the time too. So he's not really thinking about a girl until I don't like seeing this girl name. Until this girl came into our school. New girl, barely knows nothing about no school, barely even pay attention in class, barely do any of that. The first day of school, her whole backpack's full like weed, and she didn't even have no weed in her backpack. So me and my friend Lexi was we was trying to be nice to the girl, because she knew she knew nothing about her school, and she took it for granted. So 3, 4 weeks, 4 weeks, it was good. Everything was good. 4 weeks. And then our 4 weeks of being her friend, something clicked in my head. All this happened when you got here. So then I see my crush and her hanging out with each other. So I'm like, so my whole face just changed. I'm like, what? So most of the time, and the cool thing about it is she had a whole boyfriend. So half of the time, I'll be like, are they fucking with each other? Are they like connecting how I think they're connecting? Because again, you had a boyfriend. So what the hell was you and what's his name talking about so bad? But then she told me the messages between him and her. And I was like, so I happened to go closer to the messages, scroll up, like he called her sexy and shit. He's calling her you a baddie and stuff like that. He's like, you fine as fuck. And I was like, what? Well, this bitch just got to the school. This bitch just got to the school. And you're supposed to be my friend. And you gonna tell me this at the last minute? You're gonna tell me at the last minute. The last fucking minute that my crush is crushing on you. And you've been at the school for how many weeks already? You've been at school for how many weeks already? And you're just not saying something. So that had me thinking. I'm like, let me get this right. Let me get this straight. So he dated me for a couple of weeks. Then he saw you, because you got there the day we broke up. Then he saw you. Then he started playing with you. And then, not to mention, he had a whole boyfriend. So I was like, oh wow. So he texts me again, talk about some, oh, I missed you and stuff like that. I'm like, in my head, I was like, this nigga's lying through his fucking gums. But my mouth said something different. I'm like, I miss you too. And we started talking about more stuff, more stuff, more stuff, more stuff. And the next day we met up after school, like after, class and talked about why did this shit happen and stuff like that. And then he said some more beautiful words in my ear. Hold on, y'all. He said some more beautiful stuff in my ear. And I was so confused. I was like, okay, so this just happened. And this just happened. What the fuck is going on? So my head like, but every time I see one her, this hand always go up and this hand go down. But when I see and when he want to see me, when he want to, this hand go back down, this hand go back up. Cause guess what? Believe it or not, that boy probably like some a big old baby. He smells like a big old baby. Like I hug him because he smelled like a baby. Like, I don't know, he used baby lotion. I don't know, he used baby powder, but he smelled like a big ass baby. Like, again, my crush is up here. I am down here. What the hell? So when we was together, he's up here, and I'm like tippy toes just to give him a kiss. Or he had to bend down to give me a kiss. I'm like, I don't know how this gonna work. But I'm liking it. I don't know how this gonna work, but I'm liking it. So I'm like, okay. So I see what's going on. So it was a whole room going around talking about something. Oh, you on the stairs, blah 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 blah. I'm like, what are y'all talking about? So Eric. That's all I have to say is Eric. Big ass mouth. Goes everywhere telling people stuff. I'm like, oh shit, I can't tell you nothing. And then he going to talk about some, oh, well, you did it, this and that, this and that. I'm like, okay, nigga, let's see how you playing. So he came to the classroom, said what he said in front of the whole damn class. When I tell you everyone face me like this, they're facing like that. I was like, what you say? Huh? What you just say? And then I did not admit to nothing. You know, like I'm like, you know what? Let me get the fuck out of here because you just embarrassed me in front of this whole fucking class. So as soon as that happened, I asked what's his name a question, my crush, and he completely denied it. He denied it. I'm like, did you tell him this? He like, no. Did you tell him this? He said no. Now I remind you, the only person that know about me and you is me and you. You think I tell my friends anything? Do you think I would tell these big ass people anything? Unless it's Shayla, because she ain't gonna say shit. But Eric and Dylan and that's a no brainer. Say, boy, hell the fuck no. I'll tell Shayla. I might tell Lexi. I tell those girls. So the only person that know about me and you is me and you. So now that have me thinking, like, I just did this, I just did that. Now the whole school talking about some this and that, this and that. I was like, okay, this is a lot of rumors, stuff like that. But most of the time when we see each other, it's just about hugging and kissing and doing all of that. And then my crush just, he's my opposite. He came from, I don't know how to say it, but I'm telling y'all, watch your crush. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Watch your crush because you might have friends that like him and they know that you like him and they doing a weird shit on purpose. Watch your crush. Cause I didn't watch my crush and look what happened. So then just not half of it. After high school, I started texting him actually, see what he was gonna say. He's talking about something, oh, I miss you. That's the first thing out of his mouth. I'm like, no, how you doing? No, no. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. When graduation, right? This boy invited her to the graduation. Dude, she's like, oh, hi. I'm like, hi. She's like, oh, I'll see you at the house. She's like, oh, I'll see you at the house. I'll meet at your house. He's like, okay. I'm like, did this I was looking around like Boo Boo the Fool. I'm like, did that girl just say she's going to his house? So the day of graduation, you didn't answer because it was with that bitch. That's why you didn't answer me. Talking about stuff. Oh, I went out to dinner with my family. Nigga, stop the lying. The bitch just said she went to your house. Stop the lying. So boom, that completely. settles the shit. So I'm like, oh wow, this nigga calls out pussy. Like, you call it out. You call out the word pussy so bad, but you're acting like one. What? So yeah, y'all, that was a story about my crush being a bitch. So he texted me um 3 months ago, 3 weeks ago, three whatever. Then he asked me a dumbass question, and then he blocked me. That's how that story went. My crush completely blocked me because I wouldn't answer a question. What person will get mad because I didn't answer a question? He would. Like, boys are supposed to be your, everything. Bitch, don't believe that shit. Don't believe the shit because niggas are dumb. Niggas will play you like you're fucking stupid and act like you're fucking stupid. So yeah, that's what my crush did to be a bitch. And yeah, that's what I ended. So if y'all liked this story, please like for some more because I have to use the bathroom and y'all can't hear me use the restroom. But if you like the story, please like for more and I'll be doing more story time and less gospeling. But yeah, stay blessed, be blessed, and I'm out. Bye.